You're getting married and you're getting nervous that all your hard work of getting into shape, most of the time people get into shape because they're getting married. I get a lot of that. Like, I get a lot of women walking to the studio and saying, I'm getting married in 3 months and I need to lose my belly fat, or I need to lose my weight. And that is very common and it's very natural, honestly, because you want to look the best on your wedding day, right? But you need to keep in mind 5 effective tips to stay fit post marriage. Okay, and that is important. Tip number 1: things change, your surroundings change, your house changes, everything changes. Don't lose yourself. Don't lose yourself in the change. Okay, you need to be in close connection with yourself. That is important, because you're obviously going to get a lot of it's going to be a lot of adjustments and everything, and emotionally there may be ups and downs and everything, but do not lose yourself. Okay, so you need to make sure that your emotions are in check and that you're connected with yourself. Right. Second tip: do not be a people pleaser. If someone puts food in your plate and you're like, try it, this is, I've made this, or I made that, or try this and do this, you don't have to. Yes, you need to respect their sentiments so you can have a bite or two, but if you're firm from the very beginning, it won't come to the point where you're going to accumulate a lot of weight and you're going to accumulate a lot of guilt in you. Okay, so that is important. You need to, that needs to be done from day one, right? Because you're going to get people who are going to say, I make this, or I've tried this. That's nice, you can have a couple of bites, but don't like, just to please people, don't mess up your health. Okay, so that's tip number 2. Tip number 3: still stay connected to people who can motivate you, whether they're your friends, whether your family, anyone. Just stay close to people who can motivate you, because post marriage, yes, people do go off track. And how do you come back on track? Those people motivating you. So if you're going to stay around people who are going to constantly be telling you that you can do this, come on, let's go on track, and let's start your workout again, or let's get into this, your nutritional planning again, just stay with them, because then you will have support. It is a very good idea to have a good support system post your wedding. And that honestly can be with your your cousins, your family, or anyone whom you've always been connected to, who understand who understand you very well. They will support you. Next tip: so if you're newly married, what's going to happen most of the time? There are going to be guests, there are going to be functions, there are going to be parties. Your aim is not to get carried away. Okay, because you need to try and stick with as much as what's worked for you when it comes to your food habits. Okay, so try and stick to that. So no matter how many parties, how many courses, long buffet system, stick to simple stuff. Stick to being plain simple. Like just controlling your calories intake, and let's not go overboard, because at the end of the day, it's going to be like your starters, your main course, and everything's going to count. It's just going to add on. I'm not saying that you need to stay uptight about this, but you need to have that awareness that you need to know when to stop. Okay, so that is another important tip. So that's your tip number 4. Okay, taking time off is okay. Taking time off as in, obviously, the initial maybe a month or maybe a few weeks or a month, it takes time to adjust. It's okay to take some time off, okay, but don't make that a habit. Okay, I've personally seen there are a lot of women who get married, who've been here with me for years. They get married and within maybe a year or so, they're back to square one. Why? Because the first month itself, they decided to go easy, to take time off. To obviously, you need the time to adjust, the food and their way of cooking and everything. But they never went back to how it's actually supposed to be. What they were eating, their workout routine, their priorities, everything changed. So now, priorities, husband, in-laws, relatives, you are nowhere in the picture. You know, so don't, that is number, honestly, that's like the best tip for married women. Don't do that, okay? You need to keep yourself at priority as well. That can take a back seat initially, but don't let it be at the back seat forever, okay? So that, I mean, that these are like the 5 most important tips that definitely you can stay fit post marriage if you follow these tips, okay? And comment and tell me that you are going to follow this, okay? Because all of you guys, all of you girls, all of you women who are getting married, let's do this, okay? And let's stay on track even post wedding, okay? Because there are obviously changes with the body, hormonal changes, emotional stress, adjustments, new food, new house, that there is loads of that. But I would still say that that's not an excuse for you to let go. That's not an excuse for you to let go. And we can stick with this. Very, very important. Wishing you all the very best. Thank you for watching.